Hello everyone and welcome back to another Star Wars Galaxy Heroes video and to a brand new season of Grand Arena 5v5. This is season 40 and as you can see we're doing pretty well, still in Kyber 1, even though it's only just at 3631 because the skill squish is just getting pretty bonkers at this rate. The CG definitely need to start addressing it because even though I'm only 21 points above the threshold, I am currently ranked 805 in this league, so that's pretty nuts to think that there's potentially even less than 1,000 people in Kyber 1 at the moment, which is not how it should be. We definitely need something to happen to the skill squish, at least have it some sort of negligible so it doesn't actually make much of a difference, because luckily I went 5-4 in the 3v3 season, so I actually managed to get the extra win, which the squish pushed me back down to where I started off in 3v3, so I think we were roughly around this score. But we do have a pretty tough week. We have a bunch of Revas and stuff to face. I don't have Reva, of course, yet. I think I'm just over 200 shards. Still a way off, like 4 or 5 TB. It's going to take quite a while, unfortunately, but it's the way of things and how it rolls. But my opponent today is Dante, and they are from the guild Shadowlands Fallen, so very good guild. And as you can see, they do have Reva. They do have 9.8 million GP, which is smaller than me, but they have set me an absolute monster over defense. So let's just jump straight into it. So as you can see from the board, we're attacking very early on again. I think I'm going to try and just wing this first round because I don't really know what counters for some teams that I'm going to be facing. Like there's a trench con in the north. I don't really know how to go about that. Probably look up on GG, but haven't really come up with a plan to go for things straight away. I kind of have a rough idea of what I'm going to do. And as you can see, we do have a Reva and Rey in the south, which is where we're going to be starting. So I do have a Jabba to face with a Krrsantan Omicron, a Darth Revan with a Savage Omicron, a Reva Omicron, and a Rey Ben Sortie Datacron team. So going to be pretty nuts for this wall, and my whole plan is really determined on how this Reva fight goes, so we're probably just going to start off there. So this is what I'm going to be taking against the Reva. Unfortunately, I would like to actually put this on defense, but I've had to take it off defense now because I was going to be facing Reva a lot, and I don't really want to have to waste JMK against it. So this is the team we're going to be facing. We do have a level 8 Datacron to come up against, which is really nice level 6. Luckily, it's not the 100% damage on the level 6, which potentially would have wiped out one of my characters right at the beginning with Grand Inquisitor's torture ability. But luckily, we'd have to deal with that. No, I just want to say no extra damage, but there's 160% extra crit damage, so that's going to be fun. 6% crit avoidance and 31% protection, so very tanky team. And my characters aren't particularly well modded, to be honest. My Sith is not great. They're only relic 5 across the board, and the only chron I'm taking is literally just some extra armor to help with survivability, I'm hoping. If we could just get an Annihilate off with Nihilus and kill Reva, I'll be pretty happy because that should be a relatively easy cleanup after that, but we shall see how this goes. Okay. So go for Drain, see if we can go for that tenacity up. We've got 1 on Seven Sister. Okay. Now we can isolate the sister, which is great. Get Talon back under stealth. Drain again. Better cooldown increases there. We'll get Held by Hatred, which is great. Then we can get rid of all those buffs. Bye, Reva. If Sign actually gets another go, here we go. Let's kill Seven Sister off while she's low. Do a jump. Wow. I don't know why it's so laggy. What the? Wait, where's that damage coming from, Talon? What the hell? Okay, 71 to start. I'm pretty pleased with that. Okay, so while I'm slightly unsure on how it's actually going to fare, I'm hoping I'll be able to kill off at least Boosh and go for a cleanup after that. just because I've had to split up my JMK on defense. Obviously, with Qui-Gon Jinn, I put Ahsoka and General Kenobi over there, which is obviously really annoying for doing these sorts of fights. So I'm not too confident is what I'm trying to say. We do have a level 8 data quad. What the 302% armor. Okay, well, it's going to be fun. Oh my god. Right. This is the comp I'm taking with a level 3 Datacron, which is just extra tenacity and health. And recovering health and protection if I can, but I'm not too confident with this, but let's just go straight into it. Okay, we'll do hello there over to Cat. Nice dodge there, which is great. Let's give Shen to Kenobi. Give him his turn. He went assist, unfortunately. Right. Ability on myself for more ultimate charge. Basic here. Okay, I think because of the amount of armor, I'm actually going to go for a half ult. Just so we can get rid of Boosh as soon as possible. Because, as you can see, stacking up a ridiculous amount of stacks at the moment, which is not fun. Alright, half ult. Yikes. Heal up mace. Alright, goodbye Boosh. At least someone to ult. Yeah, unfortunate thing. Right. Calling Cat. Calling Shakti for offense up. And he's about to get ultimate, so this is going to be fun. Please don't pick Cat. Please don't pick Cat, please. Mace, okay, that's fine. Alright, basic reference up again. Gonna ramp up that damage on that leap. Call on myself from ultimate charge. Some more protection up. Let's use it here actually. Wow, tickled him. She did like no damage. Jabba's definitely gonna get a second ult off before this finishes. If I do finish, that is, with only 2 minutes left. Heal up. Cat, call her into assist for leap damage. Oh, please, who are you picking? Who are you picking? No! Right, so pissed off full auto. And I think if we can kill Krrsantan and he doesn't get revived, we're just going to leave it timeout.
I can't revive straight away, isn't he? What do I just sleeping really low. Damn it. Please kill Krrsantan. Well, that didn't work out how I wanted.
Oh well. I'm going to leave that Jabba for a while, just so we can think about what I'm actually going to use against it for a cleanup. So this is what I'm going to use against the Rey team, which is obviously my Maracron team with Starkiller and Veers and Old Ben. I actually took Veers up from Relic 3 to Relic 5 purely so I could actually use the Maracron, as much as that pained me to actually do that, but hopefully it will be worth it in the end. So we do have a Assaulted Quantiface, like I mentioned, some pretty nice stats on it as well. These spare parts, ridiculous amounts of resistance and armor, resistance penetration, nothing too crazy. And then I've got my level 9 data card, which is my Maracron, which I think is quite good. Well, from my opinion, I think it's quite good for what she has, because obviously they give a lot of deep buffs for health and protection recovery. Then we've got health, steal, protection, and obviously 100% crit damage makes a huge difference. So yeah, let's go straight to the fight. Because I have to go after L3. Staggers. I'll go for a mass stun. No, unfortunately not. Alright. Rey. Some defense penetration up. And ability blocks. Please don't whirlwind. Oh my god. Am I gonna have any debuffs? Push takes a turn. I don't know if I am. We got Sassy down. A damage unit on you. Okay. There's damage immunity hit. There's damage immunity on everyone, which is great. Well, I'll try mass stun. I get it on Ben, unfortunately. Try stun him. We got the stuns. Come on, Rey, take a turn. Yeah, let someone else then. Oh my god. Thank you. We get a debuff on her, which is great. Now she just has to take a turn. I stun Ben again. I don't want him taking a turn. Why is Rey getting absolutely no turn meter? I'm just gonna do this just so stuns. Come on, Rey. I need you to take a turn. They're just ramping up her damage. This is not gonna be pretty. Come on, Rey. Thank you. Alright, so now we go to ultimate. Just delete the team. Oh, why was that such a pain? Oh, you steal my banners, why didn't you? Okay, 283k hit. Oh, there we go, finally for a 64. Trying out Grand Inquisitor and Inquisitors against this Jabba team for a cleanup. Seeing how we're literally just tickling it at the moment, I'm not too confident. Get an armor shred on him. Daisies, that'd be nice. Okay, killed him once at least. And now he's back again. Let's heal up a little bit. You get any bit blocks on Jabba, which is annoying. Okay, come on. Let's heal up Grand Inquisitor. Looks like we hit the Embo to actually get 6 stacks so we can go for bonus turn, but seems not is the case.
Anyway. I just like where it's worth doing dots on with my sister. Okay, am I getting 7 stacks of purge? Let's see the Grand Inquisitor now. Another armor shred. We try and kill Krrsantan before his first ult. Yeah, first strike's got down, okay. Come on. Come on. Why can't the blind me? Would this still apply? Oh, this is still give me the buffs, right? Yeah, okay.
Come on. Yes, okay. Let's heal up everyone before Jabba kills someone. Who's he going to target? That is the question. Are you kidding me? What's happened to be Grand Inquisitor? Ouch. To Kylo, maybe? Oh, this sucks. Come on, just kill him. It's Embo, for crying out loud. You... Oh, finally. My buff immunity resisted, of course. Try again. Please kill him. Please. Rid of that blind of him. Don't want to use a special because I don't want him getting reducing turn meter, good and protection up. Do a jump. Call Reva back into assist. Nice big hit, Ezra. You're amazing. Buff immunity, please. Okay, good. Basic. He's got most turn meter. Utinni has. Just so I can get a mark on him again. Can you just stop healing? It's so annoying. Got some buffs, I guess. Oh, look at that damage, so amazing. Buff immunity, please. Okay, good. Almost got him to half HP. Oh, we just reduced his turn meter. Okay, that's a bit annoying. One time I actually don't want it to land. I just want him under 50% health so I can get the nice buffs off Yoda. Not getting it. Spread the rest of them. Immunity, we do get that, it's great. Oh, nice, right, big finish. Of course not. Just die. Thank you. That took way too long and way too many attempts to beat that. Apparently C can beat this Darth Revan Savage team with Wat, but I don't really want to take Wat here just in case I need him elsewhere. So I'm actually going to take just some cannon fodder Sith, even though there's going to be less banners. I just want to get a one-shot here, and I'm not really planning on using these the Sith anywhere else. So I just felt like it made most sense to actually use them here. But they do have a level 3 data coin, which extra accuracy, crit avoidance, and recovering health when they critically hit someone. So it's probably the least crazy datacron we've seen on this wall. And I'm taking a just box standard level 3, which is extra health and tenacity. So I'm going to link up Savage. Do I link up Revan? I think I'll link up Revan. Okay. Basic U. Some protection recovery. With the middle special there, obviously shock only prevents health recovery. But well, gonna matter anyway. That's what they're here for. Just keep healing up Sith Eternal long enough, hopefully, for me to get ultimate, which we look like we are going to get before everyone dies. Please don't die now. Okay, pop that. Wow. Okay. I was not expecting that much damage. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we have some pretty bonkers teams to go on the back wall. As you're about to see, as you can see, we've got LV and a Dr. Aphra. So this is going to be pretty fun wall to face. I obviously used my Hux against the Jabba, or attempt to use it against the Jabba, which would have been my best counter against this Aphra team, but unfortunately can't use it now. So I don't really know what I'm going to throw up against this. The LV, I'm going to try and use Bounty Hunters. It could go terribly wrong, my luck. But we'll see how we get on there. And then the Sun, I don't know yet. But we're just going to go straight into this LV fight because I really want to get this Bounty Hunters out of the way if we can get this to work. I have changed my mind. I can't really afford to use Bounty Hunters against this LV just because I don't think it's going to work. I don't have BAM available on offense. And we're 2 Ufus in that team. They're going to be very fast. So by the time I actually probably would have got going, it would have been too late because Maul probably would have just killed all of my team. So we decided to go with SLKR instead, which is pretty safe, I'm hoping. But they do have a protection update, of course, with the dots. 16% protection. 120% health steal is going to come into our favor here with SLKR because obviously that means LV will go back up to full health, which means we will be able to be crit, which obviously means we will stack up our ultimate faster. And then we have 23% crit avoidance to deal with as well, but obviously advantage negates that. So I am taking my level 6 stage con. I normally take with SLKR, which is my 100% more damage with full health protection, extra crit damage, health steal, and protection. Okay, so we can get rid of the frenzy straight away, which is great. Actually started before the LV. Let's cleanse off what? Just swipe. Basic here, never use anything else. Oh, I thought we were going to get Royal Guard out there. It's a bit annoying. Or, I thought we got a dodge there. Never mind. Go poke. How is Maul back up to 5 stacks already? Okay. Luckily he's pretty stupid though. That's good. This doesn't feel great, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. Gonna lose. Did somebody actually come out of Fracture yet? Okay, full ultimate. That did nothing. Oh my god, can we just please at least kill one of them off? Okay, there we go. I'm gonna go for a poke on Night Sister. You're gonna start doing crazy amounts of damage, aren't you, LV? Go for poke on Night Sister again. It's got full ultimate as well. Yikes. Right, swipes. Swipe again. Why'd you have to do that? I'm just gonna save the poke. Okay. Yeah, that's why you know what health steal on your LV Cron. Wow. But that was so annoying to fight. So apparently not Piet, what am I talking about? Veers, Piet, Moth, Dark, and Range can beat this Aphra team. How that actually play out, I have no idea, because I'm going to guess that this Datacron has a ridiculous amount of armor on it again, just because that's how things are. Oh, 55%, okay, not too bad. But that level 6 bonus is going to be pretty annoying. But I'm just hoping that obviously Aphra will take her first turn and probably what an increase or whatever, I guess, call in the droid, and then we can just get going. Obviously, if we do not get going and don't get to start and everyone just dies off before we get to go, that's not going to be fun. But is what it is. We are taking a lower 3 Datacron, which is stacking offense with buffs, extra crit damage, and accuracy. Okay. So I don't really know what I want to do here. Do I want to go for a squishy or do I want to go straight for Aphra? BT kind of scares me, not gonna lie. Wow. Yeah, thanks for taking your turn now, Moth. We needed that earlier. Yeah. Fun. I'm just taking LV with my Datacron, of course. If he loses, he sucks, basically. It might just come down to LV at the end, but was not expecting Aphra on defense. Not so I can have a turn though, that'd be great. Okay, ultimate. Aphra should die. It does. ET will die next go. With the rest of my team. Okay. How does Tarkin live out of all of them? I guess the others are getting hit the whole fight, but 35 balance, we're doing absolutely awful. So warm up round, right? I've decided to leave that Sana team down in the south because not too worried about it, even though I probably should be. So we're going to start off in the north and try and get rid of these teams up here because we do have some pretty tough teams to face. And because I've just been playing really badly or just not having the best of luck, probably Datacrons and things coming to play and me not having a proper plan, but oh well. We are going to try out Bounty Hunters versus odd Malgus team in the hope that we can just get our contract pretty quick and just disintegrate Malgus as soon as we can. So they do have a level 3 Datacron, which is getting extra potency with enemies when we have fewer debuffs, which is going to happen quite a lot because of the cleansers and things. 9% accuracy and 13% crit damage, and then I'm taking obviously an Aurra-led Bounty Hunters team with a Zam Omicron and a level 6 Datacron, which is stacking crit damage, which is not going to come to play, but I just wanted the extra health, armor, and armor pen here. Okay. Wait, why are you faster? You should not be faster than Bosk. Okay. I'm not going to cleanse that. Either Bob the doubt because he'll get feared. I'll just go basic here, get contract. Now I'll cleanse. Goodbye, Malgus. Now we can throw some bombs out. Didn't realize I had shock. Never mind. Get torn on Bosk. Okay. I need cleanse grief, but could you not be in fear, please? Please miss. Okay, 63. Not that bad as really matter at this point, but would have taken 65 there if I could have got it. Okay, so very quickly go over this. I'm taking Bad Batch, a full Bad Batch squad, just because Omega is actually quite helpful with her assisting, even though she's only gear 12. So I can't take a Datacron, but we do have debuffs, max health damage, armor pen, and resistance to contend with. Didn't actually check speeds, but hopefully my echo is fast enough. Okay, it didn't go after Anakin, which is fine. Please get stuns. Alright, let's target you. Please kill off Qui-Gon. Okay, there we go. And goodbye for 65. Okay, so for this trench team, I'm actually going to take in my last Galactic Legend that I have available, which is my JML, where they're kind of alright team, I suppose. I do have a Relic 7 Luminara for TV platoons. I've been thinking about giving her Omicron again. I did have the Omicron on my Jammax account. I did actually quite like it. It obviously does help with banners, with obviously the healing and protection recovery. It does make it actually quite a big difference. But obviously, if you don't need to Relic 7 or Relic your Luminara at all, it's probably not worth applying. It's just one of those, like, if you want to do it for TB platoons for your guild, I would probably recommend actually applying it, because it is quite nice in everything outside of Galactic Republic. So normally just Jedi teams, but with obviously her being pretty useless outside of Grand Arena, you're not really worth the Omicron investment if you don't really have need to spare. But this is what I'm taking against this Trench Cron. Luckily no Wat in there, which might help things. We do have some pretty nasty stats to contend with, especially bonuses. The 100% damage for Django is going to be really annoying. They do have some pretty nice stats on the side. Then I am, of course, taking my Cal Kestis Cron just for the stats and recovering health and protection. I just wanted protection and things. I think I actually have a better protection deck on this, actually. Check quick. Yeah, let's take this one. I'm going to take my Ben Solo one instead, which is the stats here. So I'm just going to open up with an Flux. Pull in Luke. Okay. Get some stuns on the board. Goodbye, Trench. Want to pay your taxes. Maybe just one shot Dooku. That counts as a one shot. I call it Luke. Need to block Django. At least we got over his full health and protection, which is good. Flux. Killed Duke once. Oh, we actually killed him already. I didn't realise that. Probably going to call in someone else for banners, but just want to get over and done with for a 64. You tell it's been a while since I haven't done a 5v5 round, because I do have so many good Datacrons left that I could have used earlier on, but obviously just chose not to because I get so confused with the amount of tears you have to face, basically. I wasn't expecting to have so much left going into obviously the last two teams that we have to face on ground zone, so we probably definitely lost this round, but it's what it is. We are taking Aphra versus this Dash team, which does have a level 3 Datacron, which is recovering health when they're critically hit an enemy with extra crit avoidance and crit chance. And I am taking my Tusken Raidercron, which is the protection up on the level 3, which is obviously going to help Darth Vader, then extra crit damage and some nice stats on the side, accuracy and crit chance. Come on, team. Here we. You don't have. Oh, you do have prepared. Okay. Bye. Yeah, okay, that's right. What? Oh, BT was missing banners, wasn't he? Oh, never mind. And for the last team on the ground zone, we're going to be facing the Sana team with the Hondo, Nest, Cara, and Stormtrooper Han. Luckily, Hondo doesn't have his his Omicron, sorry, so he's not going to get all that extra turn to start. But they have a pretty bonkers Datacron on there. Obviously, 58% armor, tenacity, health, resistance, armor pen. All really nice stuff. Staggers and stuns, they're going to deal 35% more damage, which is obviously really nice for that team. Because I believe both Sana and Nest can do a stun and or a stagger. And then when they inflict debuffs, they do 2% max health damage. And I'm obviously taking my Raddus Rogue One. This isn't too reliable looking at .gg, but I just want to give it a whirl because why not? We do have a Cal Kestis Grunt to face with granting health and protection with buffs, protection, crit damage, crit avoidance, health steal, and accuracy. We do start, that's great. So I'm just going to go straight for Hondo, I think. Oh, that's annoying. Let's pass the turn to Raddus. I was hoping that was going to kill Hondo, which it didn't, unfortunately. Keep going for it. Oh, those exposes. Oh, I know a good team we can use. Oh, what a stupid fight. Gran Arena is so much better when you could do stupid stuff like that last fight. That was really funny. Wasn't expecting my Jawas to die that quickly though. I was hoping to get a few turns in, but never mind. Let's put some full auto. Nice easy Wampa cleanup, hopefully, if Cara's not going to be really annoying. Way 37. Okay, so I'm very briefly going to go over the back wall of fleets. Luckily, nothing meta on there so far. So I don't really know what my plan is going to be for this wall, but we're just going to go straight into it and we'll just go with the flow. I'm guessing my opponent scouted me, maybe, just set these fleets on defense. Because you do see a lot of like Profundity and Executors on defense in Kyber 1. Well, in my only reinforcement, Boba. Let's do seismic charge. I was hoping that was going to be the end. Never mind. Oh, I can heal. Over, I guess. Good timing for a 74. We have Tarkin versus Grievous. Do I want to go straight for Hyena Bomber? Pretty nice, to be honest. Maybe get some ability blocks, maybe? No, of course not. It's fine, I wanted those Vulture Droids anyway. But let's heal up. Bomber. Okay. It's called a TIE Defender. I haven't really called TIE Defender in a while. Well, rubbish banners, to be honest. 68 is not great, to be honest. Would have rather taken 70 plus, but is what it is. Do I go straight for... Let's go straight for shuttle here, I think. Shield disruption? Of course not. Why would I want that? Put in and Ghost first, even. Of course, forgot about the birding. Mind. Need to go shuttle off first, if we can. Uh-oh. Okay, put it on Ghost. Is it Ghost? I can't remember what it's called now. How is it still alive? Let's steal the capital. There we go, there's the shield disruption we needed. Basic to kill you. Let's call in Phantom. Okay, it is Ghost, the other one. No assist. Trying to get rid of the prototype interceptor first because it is more of a threat than TIE Fighter is at this point. still in my banners. I'll be a 70. Oh, 70. Okay, yeah, because we're missing protection banners there, unfortunately, on Ghost. But that is the ground and fleet zone cleared. And we've probably got an awful score of 729, which is absolute rubbish. But that was a good. Well, I'm gonna call it a warm-up round. I know it's not really an excuse to make, but I do actually have plenty on offense than I thought I did. I didn't really put too much thought into what I was actually going to have available. As you guys know, I just set like a standard defense for the Grand Arena season, and then just kind of change things around. Obviously, if I'm going to be severely outmatched, to just try and make sure I can clear. But I won't go over defenses yet. We'll just kind of wait and see what my opponent does. I imagine they'll probably just absolutely smash me. The only thing that might come into my favor is that they might get stuck on my back wall, where I do have a nice surprise for my opponent. And obviously they do have quite a bit less GP than me, so considering the amount of stuff they put on defense, we might get some few holds. And obviously if we can get some holds, we will win, which is probably the only way we will actually win. Anyway, I shall leave it there for now, and I shall see you in a bit. So I'm back, and as you can see, I unfortunately did lose. I was like completely expected. I mean, I had a really bad attacking strategy. Ended up using some counters that I probably could have saved, and obviously after I dropped those initial battles, just tried some teams out which didn't particularly work out in my favor. So we did get quite a big beating. My opponent didn't do particularly great in that they didn't get over 1800, so my defense did its job somewhat, in that my only team that actually held for me on defense was my Qui-Gon Jinn team in the back, which does have the Ahsoka and General Kenobi. But I do think that I need to switch up my defense a little bit, maybe put some stronger crons on defense. I need to bring Ahsoka and GK back off defense to hopefully kill Jabba easier to kill Jabba easier, that's what I'm trying to say. And then just put in some like mace or something that I've been using with JMK, because I just need a strong JMK to either beat Reva or Jabba. The backup JMK that I have is just not working for me, unfortunately. And then my other defenses didn't do particularly well. Thinking of maybe putting LV down on defense, but I don't really know yet. Obviously, fleets is kind of just the same every time, because I just keep meta fleets on offense all the time, just make my life a bit easier. But everything else got one shot across the board, unfortunately for me. So that is going to be at the end of the round. I do hope you've enjoyed watching it, and obviously if you have, a like and comment is always much appreciated. And obviously don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future Star Wars Galaxy Heroes videos, and I shall catch you in the next one.